from my winter hell. I've got candles and candy. I can be your daddy if you only let me creep into your prison cell. Hey baby, can you tell I'm not a criminal? Your treasure's seminal. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true. Speak low, stand in your row, try not to show. This life's a show. Try not to glow. Way down below, it's a lot of woe. And that's not a place where you would like to go. I've got cigarettes and brandy, which could come in handy if you just help me loosen up my hand grenades fuse. Baby, don't refuse my truth, but it's up to you not to choose. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true, true.
And I do believe we are live. Is that correct, Mrs. Rena? Thank you. So welcome everybody, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Only War series. It's been a hot minute. Actually, it's been almost 2.5 months since we last ran a session, so we may be a bit rusty today, but if you excuse us for a little while we relearn the rules, it's going to be great. And of course, I expect that everybody remembers last session crystal clear after 10 weeks, so we will start the recap with Mara.
The last I remember, we were shooting our way out of our barracks and boarding a shuttle to take a short flight to the space station where we will probably crash once again. And as far as I can tell from my notes, I think our wonderful Captain Lucinda is the senior most person alive at the moment. Pass this off to Xian.
Yeah, shooting our way out is pretty much the correct term because we were resting. We thought that we had 1 or 2 more days to get ready to be shipped off to the space station. When we were awoken by fighting. And right in front of our doors were orcs. Pretty bad ones. Was it orcs or was it Chaos Space Marines? Definitely not something you want to wake up to. And it is the first time that Octavia could not save one of the squad leaders of our team. We lost Sue with a fist-sized hole in his chest that even she wasn't able to fix. So yeah, we lost one of ours, and now we have to run, or we already run to the shuttle to get out of here and not lose anymore. Father.
Yes. Greetings and salutations. Anyway, so yes, Xion, you are absolutely correct. We were set upon while resting for our glorious assault upon some space station, I believe, by Speos Case Marines, demons from the warp, and we slew them in the name of the God Emperor. Yes, we did. They were horrid, wretched beasts, and they are now dead, which is exactly how it should be. Praise be the Emperor. Moving on to Tolmar.
Yeah, so I remember Mo waking up and all of a sudden he had an orc warlord's power claw grafted to his arm. He was feeling very, very confused about these sorts of things, so he had kind of a rough time. Seems to be having a bit of a trouble with the transition. However, he has no problem putting the thing to use. That seems to be pretty easy from what I recall. And then I think y'all about covered it. We shot our way out, we jumped on a plane, we're out of here, right? And then I'll throw it to Bonte.
Yeah, Sue lost his life by jumping in front of a round that was coming toward me, the fool. So we're also down our XO. And yeah, we were shooting our way out, and they were still raiding the hangar because I was going to try and take a long shot at one, and I was told I couldn't because we were beat feeding to the shuttle as rounds were flying all around us. And yes, we kept on getting reports from our commanding officer until the final report says, well, Captain, you are the senior ranking officer. So our little squad, I believe our chimeras are already loaded on board the shuttle, I hope. If not, we may just be the few of us, the proud, the destitute, the dead. And is that everybody? No, Arowina.
Yeah, so you pretty much covered it. Woken up, Chaos Marines, bad, kill, die. And I'm apparently the commanding officer for some weird reason. So yeah, let's assault the space station.
Right. At the moment, you are all sprinting for all you're worth. Or you have sprinted. You are now on one of the few assault shuttles that have actually lifted off. And as it's been a long while since we have played, I would very much like us to do a quick description of our characters, who they are and what they look like. And we will start with Arowina.
Captain Lucinda Candius is a 24-year-old woman with silver, it's colored, long hair in a braid, perfectly up to regulations, clad in a storm coat over carapace armor, with a sword in her belt and a fancy pistol. She also has a rather big shotgun on her back. She has noble features and looks like she haven't really done a day's work in her life, except for now she's covered in mud and shit. Although it looks like it'll wash right off. And I'll pass it on to the Master Sergeant that's shaking his head at me.
I can verify that Holly did work a bit of in her life, since I've been her personal family's bodyguard for over 20 years. As a corporal, mind you, until we ended up, I finally, it was something I guess was arranged. I don't remember. It was supposed to be at a drunken brawl. My character is roughly 45, looks 45 years old, gray hair, gray features, gray eyes, a limp coming back. He has multiple grenades, grenade launcher, rocket launcher, his new favorite toy, laser cannon, I think it's called. Heavy las cannon. new favorite toy. Yeah, I'm literally packed to bear. Fight to bear. He's definitely been in the military most of his life. Actually, mostly as a personal bodyguard to Captain Lucinda's father, Brigadier General, who's off in space someplace. Only we know. I mean, only he knows. And that's about what he is. He's just looks like a veteran. Though just you can see the lines in his face that he's seen his days of action. And I will pass this on to our illustrious father.
Thank you, sir. The fall is from a world besieged. I forget what it's called. What is it called? He's from Tethys. That's right. And it's a death world. And so he is swole as all get out because he has spent most of his life killing things and also praising the Emperor as he does so. He is about 6 feet tall, fair skin, brown hair with flecks of gray, blue eyes, and is covered in robes and ministorum prayer thingamajiggers. I forget what they're called. And we'll send it over to Marzo Wiggy.
All right. I have Helgar Karsk. He is a late 30s, early 40s staff sergeant. He just looks like he's been through the ringer a couple times. Scars here and there. His right arm is a full bionic piece of metal and the Omnissiah's goodness that keeps him in the fight. He's got the purple eyes of Cadia. He is a Tempestus Scion stormtrooper of the Cadian regiments, and is currently on Illyria because, well, Cadia isn't there anymore. Cadia stands. And we'll pass this off to Octavia.
Yeah, Octavia Serranos is a female at the beginning of her 20s. She's 21. She does have a lanky build, about 1.70 meters high, and has a bright blonde pixie cut and ice blue eyes. She is wearing what looks like standard Illyrian armor, although it is of a bit more high quality, if I remember correctly. She's the medic of this team and is more often than not covered in either the enemy's or allies' blood. She has thin lips and a gang tattoo on her left arm. Mo.
Mo is an ogren. He is very large, even for those of his race. Just a very large, squat, large forehead. He has a dragon tattoo over his right eye. He's also missing most of his right arm, which has been grafted, as I was saying earlier, with an enormous orc power claw. Just a very vicious-looking murder machine that just doesn't even look like it should even be there. Mo wears matching armor to most people, even though he appears that he would be busting out of it at any given moment. He also carries a shield larger than most of his companions, and he's a very simple individual. He has a very deep, commanding voice, and he plays the role very well. And I think that's about it for me.
All right. Did we get everybody?
Yes.
Excellent.
All but you.
All but me. Yes, as said, you are on the assault ship, heading towards the Star Fortress. Your mission is to, take back the Star Fortress. Last time you checked, you were ambushed by Chaos Space Marine infiltrators at the dead of night attacking Imperial HQ and wiping out most of the command chain there, leaving Lucinda as the highest ranking officer that you're aware of still alive.
I still can't believe they made me a lieutenant, much less a captain, and now I'm supposed to lead this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Emperor protect.
Fear not, for he shall guide your way.
You're not alone in this.
I know.
See,
Carefully stuffing the hell out of the brand new captain bars so that they're not as shiny before we hit the station. Let's keep you from getting shot, ma'am.
But you are also our only officer now, too.
Yeah. We'll have to toast to Sue's honor later.
right, Helgar. Did
Yes.
you get a sound when I sent you a whisper?
I did not.
Okay, you're gonna have to look at the settings for that.
I also might have just been deaf and not paying attention. Well, I got the message. I just did not. Yep, no ping.
Okay. I'll have to find a way to ping y'all.
Let me make sure my settings are.
You should make sure that streamer mode isn't triggered or anything like that, because it likes to do that just at random. So
Now this is inside the Roll20 client. There shouldn't be any streamer mode on it.
oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, try that one more time. I had no audio coming from Roll20.
Well, that'll be a problem for next Tuesday.
Yes, I am not seeing what it is, but
I know the music is kind of loud.
That can be fixed.
That's better.
Mo better. Excellent.
yes, much more better.
Well, you do still have the message.
Yes. Ma'am, there's a Inquisitor on the box.
This day can't get any better, can it? Put him through. Inquisitor.
Yes, you hear a female voice going, this is Inquisitor Volusena Mauritia of the Ordo Sinos. I understand you are the commanding officer of the remaining Imperial Guard forces.
It would seem that way, but we haven't been able to rendezvous with the rest yet.
Well, according to our readings, you have taken approximately 63% casualties on the ground. And unless Aristandros' agent on the ground manages to finish his mission, you will be taking more once the planetary anti-space defenses are fully corrupted by the Chaos Infiltrators. As such, your mission has changed. The situation in Illyria currently is untenable. As such, your mission is to disable the Star Fortress by any means, and then exfiltrate, where you will be picked up by the Cadian hospital ship, and we will fall back to the Olmec system to plan a counterattack to retake Illyria.
Understood.
You may be unaware of this, but 43 minutes ago, the Astronomicon lit up. The Emperor's light again is with us. That, however, does not change our current situation where we are very undermanned to defeat a raiding Chaos Marine force. We must secure what forces we have left. However, as you are already very close to assaulting the Star Fortress, taking back the system will be much easier if they do not have the guns and sensors of the Star Fortress once our relieving fleet arrives at Illyria. For a moment, everything goes black, and a sense of panic almost spreads through the troops and the assault shuttle as all of the electronic systems blink and sputter, but they do get back online after a second or two.
What was that?
Brigadier General Aristandros informs me that his agent on the planet, Sergeant Major Sue, managed to blow the nuclear fusion reactors in the base.
Well, great. I thought he died.
I was pretty sure of that.
Yeah, but it may be a different Sue. Our Sue was a second lieutenant, not a master sergeant.
Sergeant Major Sue, like every senior NCO in the Cadian Interior Intelligence Forces, was fitted with secondary bionics. However, as the base just went nuclear, I can assure you that you will not be seeing him again.
He sacrificed himself to give us time.
If it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't have been there at all.
We need not worry about him now, for he is with the Emperor.
There's a tremendous racket and a tremble as half of the troop compartment in the shuttle disappears in a flash of light.
Here we go.
Normal. Shut down again.
Along with a lot of the troops you're carrying with you. Most of them don't have the fancy rebreathers or closed circuit armors that you have. But on the upside, the light flashes from red to a green, blinking rapidly 3 times. Those of you familiar with assault shuttles know that that's the signal that you'll be ramming into something fun within a couple of seconds.
Brace for impact!
I'm just gonna do what he says.
Even with the cold void of space now flowing in, there's a tremendous flash of heat as the multi-meltas in front of the assault shuttle bore through the outer layers of armor on the station. And a couple more troopers end up getting barbecued by, molten plasteel. But you do find yourself in a room in the station, and I will be needing initiatives. Let's see if I managed to do the lighting correctly. It looks like I didn't. Son of a biscuit. Gonna have to look at that. Let's just make it daylight. See if that helped.
Okay, it's been a while. What do we roll for initiative?
1d10 plus your initiative. However, it looks like Tolma is, or Sue and Mo is entirely blind.
I
Oh.
think it is like your agility bonus, and we have a +2 from paranoia.
There
trying
we
to-
go.
Trying to remember what else was added there.
I need to go.
I think she's right.
Yep,
Two
she is. She is correct.
agility +2 paranoia, and if you have something else.
It's
And
lit up now,
perfect.
Shaga.
Yeah, I'd forgotten to turn Mo's eyes on. Let us see. Oh, for the love of. And remember to press enter, or it won't register your.
Oh, for your information, I have a talent called Combat Formation that gives you +1 on initiatives, and squad members can take my intelligence instead of their agility, and my intelligence is a bonus of 4 if you need that.
Well, that's just plain handy, ain't it?
That'll just be adding 1 to what we got then.
There. Oh, oops.
You're welcome.
I
There
smell
we go.
chaos.
So you find yourself in the outer room of, or an outer room of the station. Your
It says
assault
my
shuttle.
initiative is 0.
That just ain't right, ain't it? Oh, it's 17 actually.
One thing
Sorry
you
about
can do is you can click and actually input your own initiative there, Thal.
Just remember to press enter after or it won't save it.
Well, the shuttle has more or less welded itself into the hole, blocking most of the oxygen from escaping. Should give you a good 2 or 3 minutes to get out of the room and seal the doors before you suffocate. So you got that going for you. But you are in a room with 3. They look like they used to be Navy troopers at some point. But now they've got the 8-pointed skulls of chaos, or 8-pointed symbol of chaos, burned into their foreheads and are screaming and frothing. And there is also a big old Chaos Space Marine in green armor with sort of a scaled surface, screaming and pointing a bolter at you.
Can you reveal the map?
Can you not see anything?
I see
Right.
nothing but blackness.
That probably means because I forgot to turn Helgar's eyes on.
There
Actually,
we
You're
go.
looking at the top left corner.
I had nothing. I wasn't turned on.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
I'm
that.
good. I am good now.
It's a bit of an issue that Fancy Grounds and Roll20 do dynamic lighting completely differently, so I have to relearn it every time. However, legendary as though the reactions of the Chaos Space Marines may be, Brother Thal, or Father Thal, reacts faster than anybody else.
All right, give me 1 second. Do I have to use my entire turn to go into frenzy, or can I use it as a half action after doing something else?
That is a good question. Let's have a check.
I'm looking. I think it says spends 1 full round fueling his anger. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
so
1 full round.
So Brother Thal, seeing his most hated enemy, enters a state of frenzy,
Right.
praying as he does so, readying his power sword.
Yes. Brother Thal, Mighty Angie. And that takes us to another one that was unlikely to be acting first, but obviously is, which is Mo.
All right. So as we enter, Mo's got his head down, he's got his shield up, and he sees this Chaos Warrior directly in front of him. He lets out a typically low growl. It's like everybody's kind of looking around like, what's that noise? It's actually Mo. And then he's going to Thunder Charge to the other side of this Space Marine here, this Chaos Marine. And so, now if I can just remember how we do that, I make the charge roll, and then we're going to do an opposed strength roll to see if he stays up.
Right, yeah, Mo thunder charges past the or thunder charges the Chaos Space Marine. This actually knocks him on his back.
So I would say the 3.6 means I hit him, right?
Oh yes, very much so.
So it'd be
Holy
33
crap.
damage. 8 penetration on that.
Right. So that's-
And so when the Chaos Space Marine hits the ground, Mo just plants his claw as much into him as he can, and then he just hovers over him.
Yeah, he manages to rip his armor pretty badly, but he is still very much in the fight. He's actually gonna try to kickflip his ass up, which he does, evading Mo's claw, and then lashes out at Mo with his chainsword. And hits, unless Mo manages to block or dodge if he wants to do that.
I tried a parry, but I only got 0.5, so...
Right. So that'll be 24 damage to Mo with a penetration of 4.
Where are we hitting?
Let's see, where does he hit him? That's a good question. That'd be a 55, so that is into the body.
Okay. You said a 4 pen, okay.
Yeah, slashes over Mo's guts. Doesn't manage to eviscerate him on account of Mo having a lot of very thickly packed muscle down there. Something very weird happened with that damage roll. That is actually 15 damage, not 24.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but it definitely counted that wrong.
Ooh, strange.
And that takes us to Helgar.
All right. I am going to shoot this guy. Called shot directly to the dome piece.
Go for it, sir.
Half action to aim, because why not? That is point blank. I don't take that, so it's just standard. Alright. Straight to the dome piece. I take 0 penalties for that due to Deadeye Shot and Sharpshooter.
Yeah, he hits him right in the head.
And he takes...
Oh, wow. Yeah. Helgar's just a tiny fraction off, and he shoots off one of his ears instead of completely doming him. Which takes us to Lucinda.
Fair enough, people. This is what we're training for, and the Emperor is on our side. I'm gonna hold a rousing speech.
Oh. You may all die, but that is the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
For the Emperor!
Indeed. Standing there looking all majestic with the last pistol in my one hand and a power sword in the other, pointing it at the heretic that Helgar just shot the ear off. I'm telling people how important this is and how much it means to us and how the Emperor will protect us.
So that is going to be a plus 10, I believe, to the rest of the squad. And that takes us to Octavia.
Yep. So, for the Emperor, she shouts, and she's going down on one knee to make herself a bit smaller. And she is going to take a shot at the one closest to us, I think. So she's leaning around the cover a bit and taking a shot at this guy here.
Yes.
Um,
So that would be short range and another plus 10 from Lucinda.
yeah, and since I'm not moving, I can take a half aim.
That is correct.
So that would make a plus 20 since I'm using my sniper rifle, my nice one. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, that is most definitely a hit. That is a headshot.
Yeah, and I get one d10 for every percentage.
Yeah, so that would be 7, 8 d10 or so.
So
Yeah.
that would be 10 normally, and now...
You don't really need to roll anything else. Octavia crouches down and just takes his head right off, instantly killing him. Which takes us to Elwan.
Oh, let's see what this last cannon can do to this big guy.
Oh, God.
Half aim.
Yes, half aim, short range, and another plus 10 from Lucinda. That would be a
On
plus
the
30, I believe.
Plus 10, I just put a 10 in the box, correct?
Yeah, but you have a total of 30, not 10, because of Lucinda and the short range as well. Because the captain's standing there going like, shoot that guy! And you feel motivated to do it.
No, short range, you can include that. That's the second run as you submit the hits.
Well, that is a hit, good sir. Do feel free to give me a damage roll.
Okay, I forgot how to do that.
It should be the damage button on the weapon itself. Should be right above the hitbox. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. 38 damage with a penetration of 10. So, Alwan levels his man-portable last cannon. Where did he hit? Hits him. Goes the bright beam of the last cannon, about as thick as forearm, where the last cannon shots are about finger thickness. Burns straight through his power pack, detonates it, and takes out both his primary and secondary heart, instantly killing him.
Damn, son.
Good shot.
That's hot.
Just doing my job.
That is an anti-tank weapon he's using, so yes. It does tend to punch when it hits. Right. These two, these two corrupted Navy sailors are not the least bothered by what they're actually cheering and shouting something about blood for somebody. And both of them are very close to Mo, so both of them are gonna try to rip into him with big boarding axes instead of using their guns. So first one is a clear miss. He just swings it around, screaming and laughing, frothing at the mouth, and not really using it in any meaningful way. The other one, however, plants his axe. 15. Straight into Mo's right arm. For... Oh, critical. 21 damage. Horn guides his great axe to a fleshy part of Mo's arm. So he smacks it into it, and you hear the fleshy thud of Mo being in pain. Well, I don't know how much damage Mo actually takes. He is tough as balls, but... That takes us around to Thal.
Alrighty. So, is this the dude that's next to the dead Chaos Space Marine? Is he hiding behind this tank or whatever, or can I charge him through that?
But you would be able to charge him, as the Space Marine is now flat on the ground and can't really stop your move. You just have to move up into his. I'll just remove him from the field. See, he's not really there anymore now, is he?
Didn't he just step up and hit Mo?
He did actually step up and hit Mo, so he would be there. Good call there.
Thank you. So Thal will charge in righteous vengeance in Mo's honor. And let me see if I can move my dude.
Raw.
Alrighty. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this, so give me a second.
Don't worry about it.
And we're gonna hit it, and we're gonna charge him and hit him with our power sword. So we're gonna do, I believe it's plus 20 for full aim.
I do believe you're right, good sir.
20, yes, that's full aim. And then I've got plus 10. Well, it's standard attack is plus 10, submit. And then we got plus 10 from
Lucinda.
Is there any other modifier?
You have the charge. You should be able to choose that as on one of the drop-down menus.
Yeah, I chose charge and normal attack.
Yep, and the
I'm
plus 10
the
from her.
Modifier.
Yep,
okay,
that
here
would
we
be
go.
the 10 misc.
Demon, you will die this day.
Oh, and Thal is quite proficient with his sword there. Hits him in 27, which would be... I need a menu for that up and running at all times, really. Gotta make myself a note of hit locations.
That'd be
Note
left
to
arm.
self, Shaggy. Do not
Left
be done.
arm.
Left arm. Thank you, Mr. Mo.
It is one of the many screens I have open on my multiple monitors at this point.
I know,
You are
right?
an excellent streamer, my good friend. Yeah, Thal charges up, takes his arm right off. He turns, tries to lift his great axe to smack Thal, realizes that it's on the ground, actually held in the arm that Thal chopped off. And then blood loss and shock finally catches up to him and he falls over dead. And the other one is not going to enjoy life very much because it's Mo's turn.
Thal leans over and whispers, "You shall meet the Emperor this day, demon."
Okay, so the guy that is over there in the corner, is he the guy who hit me in the arm, or is it the guy who just got splatted?
Oh, it's the guy in the corner.
And so Mo just towers over him and looks at him all gibbering while he's yelling about some cornflakes for the milk god or something like that. And then he's going to full attack this man.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna enjoy that very much.
That would be 9.3 and a 36 damage, sir.
Yeah, Mo just kind of snips him in two with his newfound power claw. Doesn't really need to spend any more time doing that.
Mo just kind of shakes around the bits that are still on his claw and just starts giggling.
Okay, everyone, we need to get out of here and seal this place.
Who spots a hatch?
Yeah, you can see hatches. How did I ping again? There, and actually there.
Let's go for the one near Mo. Mo, can you open it?
Mo looks over at her and he goes, "Oh yeah." So is this a door that needs help opening, or am I just gonna start smashing any buttons that are on a wall nearby?
Well, that is completely up to Mo.
Mo's kind of looking around. Is there anything super obvious that would open the door?
Yes, big red button that says open with a drawing of the door opening that looks like it's made to be Ogrim proof.
And Mo looks at the button, and he looks at the door, and he looks at the button, and he looks at the door, and then I'm just gonna punch the door open.
Yeah. A wrenching sound. Mo just rends the door.
That makes sealing this place a lot harder.
Well, we have our job cut out first then, and we have our way out. So, come on, people.
Open!
Is there any other people surviving inside the thingy?
No.
So I take it we lost all our squads too.
You don't know, because most of them weren't on your shuttle. You basically just ran onto the one that you could get through the bolter fire and get into without getting shredded.
Lead
Right.
on, Captain.
Do we have to move through the door in order to see anything?
I will move y'all through the door.
Wow, so much to see.
Yes, you do find yourself in a small hallway. And there is another door blocking on each side. You hear a crackling, or Lucinda hears a... or everybody in the squad actually hears a crackling sound in their earpiece. And somebody going like, "Is this thing on?"
We read you. Who is this?
You can call me Smiley, or Sunny if you prefer.
What can I do for you, Sonny?
Well, Captain, was it?
Yes, sir.
Our shuttle got blown to shit. And we entered the entire and completely wrong part of the station. But our resident Brainiac here has managed to hack into some of the schematics. You need to be moving south to get to the fusion core.
Thank you. That's what we're gonna do.
Should be about 1.5 decks away from you. Fair warning, though. There's a not insignificant amount of heretic space marines on the station. In addition to the forces who have fallen to chaos.
We will ready him at 1. But thank you for the warning.
See about causing as much havoc as you can where you are to hopefully draw their forces.
Oh, we'll be causing havoc, don't you worry. We got our resident crazy lady here with her flying swords already making shish kebabs out of them.
Oh God. Oh, you're with them. Have fun.
Thank you.
To the others in the squad, we should also look for a functional hangar and shuttle to get out of here.
That's secondary. We need to blow this thing up first.
Or at least rig it to blow. All right.
Well.
What do we have for symbology on the hatches and doors? I know we got to go south, but
You actually, once you start moving south, there's a lot of. It seems like you dropped in what would be the lower decks on the starbase. There's a lot of hallways and supply closets. Not really a lot of opposition for a good long while. Let us. We've been here for a bit over an hour. Let's take a short 10-minute bio and coffee break while I set up the next map for y'all.
sounds good.
Emperor Kaiju.
Ah, okay.
winding corridors and all that.
Okay, we're good.
Excellent. You've been moving for about 10 minutes. And now you can't go south no more. And again, you hear crackle. Captain Candias, this is Sunshine.
I hear you, Sunshine.
Right, you should be closing on the fusion engine room. I reckon you need to keep west, perhaps north and then west, on the floor you're on. And you should find a hatch that will lead you down into the fusion room. We are fighting our way towards one of the shuttle bays to see if they have any hangar queens lying around that we can use to evac once the situation has stabilized.
Thank you, Sunshine.
Right. You find yourselves in a small room. You just came in through the southern airlock, and there's, well, basically only one airlock left to move through. And Mo's standing right in front of it.
Well, we don't have much choice, do we?
Mo just keeps looking at the door and then looking at it around and looking at the door and looking around.
Someone push the button, please.
Can I inspire pre-combat? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to run into combat.
You can. I will allow it.
Excellent. Fear not, friends. We know that enemies lay on the other side of the door. Mo, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I can't see. Give me 1 second. Can't find the damn button. Oh, it's charm. That's what it is. My bad. Here we go. Boom.
Well,
Fear
that is
not
enough.
the chaos. And charge, friends.
Right. So as Mo steps through the door, he sees two heretics, one to his left, one to his right, holding hotshot las guns, and looking pretty ready to, or actually holding combat shotguns and looking pretty ready to shoot at Mo. Let us get some initiatives up here. Okay, remember to do everything except that.
Also, my screen is still black.
What in the... No, I remember to give Mo vision.
And none of us are on the turn order.
There's no reason you should have a... I might have to... Alright, I need to redo the turn order every map. Okay, then. Beautiful. Good to know. I'm a bit rusty with Roll20 after only being on Fantasy Grounds for a hot minute, but we'll get there. Can Mo see something now?
Negative.
Son of a biscuit. How about now?
Yeah, I just had to zoom out and find which corner it was in. That's my bad.
Right, got it.
Apparently it had me just looking at the top corner, just staring at the darkness.
Lovely. Please input your initiatives as you roll them.
How did we roll the exact same thing?
I got quicker.
So that means, did Mo roll a 9? Mo rolled a 9. Okay then. That means Actually, Ilwan's first. I don't know if you can see them right now.
Small room with the rest of us.
Yeah, they would be on the right and left side of Mo at the moment, so I don't think any of you would actually be able to do much about it until he gets to the point where he can move.
He's blocking the door.
Yep. He's blocking the door and the room, basically. Mo is big.
So I can't get through the door, is what you're saying.
That is correct, sir.
I mean, would Mo have really just stopped just because there are dudes on either side of him? I mean, I'm just saying, thinking logically here.
I think that's as far as the room goes, right?
It is Mo. He'd probably stop to snip him in two.
I definitely would have stopped to bonk a man on each side of me, let's be real.
Right. They are surprised, so I'll give action sight to Mo. Take your actions, good sir.
Okay, well then I will full attack the one on my right and use Whirlwind of Death to hit the one on the left as well.
Feel free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mo just kind of casually spins around and snips their heads off. And they are dead.
I'll just keep going forward direction then. I just bonk, bonk, and then Mo's like, heh, and then just keeps going.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of you notice that Mo is in a good and fairly killy mood. As you keep moving up the hallway.
I'm gonna grab some of that ammo. as
Feel
I
free,
walk
good
by.
sir.
You said they had shotguns?
They do that. They do indeed.
Well, thank you. I do too have a shotgun.
Oh, excellent. Ain't that a thing of beauty? Oop. The Mo can hear in the back of his head, like, yes, slay the heretics, my child.
Mo's just kind of like looking around confused, like, and he's like touching his ear where that stupid thing that makes noise is at. He's just like,
Right, I'm gonna assume Mo just keeps on keeping on.
as long as no one stops him, he's just gonna keep on going forward.
Yep. Bursting into the next room, where we'll simply keep the initiatives for simplicity's sake. Mo sees not one but three of the green-clad weaklings of enemies that he's been fighting. And again, there's a tiny voice in the back of Mo's head going, yes. Slay the misguided fools. Take their power as your own. Good boy. And let us add these gentlemen to the initiative tracker. Again, leaving us with Ilwan. Obviously being on point, taking the lead here.
I'm shooting at him.
Him is a pretty wide range of people here.
I clicked it.
All right, yeah, that one. Got it. Yeah, so that'd be short range for you, and you have the inspiration from Thal as well. Well, just, yeah, from Thal. Thal's been being all inspiring and shit.
Okay,
Carry on, brother.
my D20 just crashed. Give me a sec.
Yep. Luckily, it doesn't take long to load into Roll20, so we got that going for us, which is nice.
Well, I shall pray for you while you come back. Fear no evil, fear no death. The Emperor shall inspire you, friend. May your aim be true.
Okay, let's try this again. So is it a total plus 40 or is it plus 30?
Let's see, short range, inspired, half aim, that'd be a plus 30 total.
Right.
Oh! He he is not a stupid Chaos Marine. He's gonna try to dodge that. Not really in the it's my dodge skill gone. Not really in the mood for being shot at. But it is also very short range. Nope. That's a 6, so that is a headshot. And a complete flub of the damage roll, but still pretty bad. Yep, got it. The shot from Alwan's last cannon halfway melts his helmet. But he manages to get his head out of the way and throws the ruined helmet to the ground before pointing at Alwan and going like,
I didn't see. I was looking at the map. What did he do to me?
and being kind of pissy after being shot at with a last cannon, he's gonna fire his bolt gun at Alwan. Whoop! Let's roll to hit first, shall we, Shago? That is a hit. To 45, that's a body shot.
We'll try to do a dodge.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Does the inspiration give me a plus 10 on this?
Yes, it does. Saul is ranting and raving about heretics and how you need to bonk them on the head with a naughty stake.
Guess what?
And
I dodged.
and Ilwan actually manages to dodge the shell from the bolter. It explodes the door behind him instead, showering Helgar with shrapnel, but Helgar's wearing stormtrooper armor, so Helgar don't care. Which takes us to Lucinda.
You know what to do, people. This is exactly why we bless the Emperor every night. We will have to purge these heretics and get through that door.
Right, give us a charisma roll. Or a charm, I guess. I believe it is called here.
You are feeling aroused and ready to go. As I stand there looking so majestic. And stuff.
Grazing.
Right, that takes us to Helgar.
I am going to go for a headshot on the fine piece of chaos scum that no longer has a helmet.
Very well.
Taking a half action to aim. Is that short or close or point blank?
Point blank is only when you're in base-to-base contact with him.
There you go. Double checking. Standard fire and 10 for Thal, 10 for that, 10 for Hatred Chaos. Gotta love it.
And 10 more for the other Inspire. They stack, right?
That they do.
It's
That's
30
it,
plus.
good sir.
Yes.
Takes him in the noggin. Right, the hotshot Laskin kind of burns into his forehead, but with the heavy bone density of, well, what was once a space marine, he gets a nasty sunburn.
Hey, any little bit of damage we can do to this guy, because, well,
That takes us to Octavia.
Yeah, the door behind me is still open, right?
That is correct.
I would like to take a step back to use it as a cover.
Okay.
So I need all the cover I can get.
I'm just gonna give you. I'm not gonna move you because then you won't see a dang thing. But I'm gonna give
Yep.
you a mark so we can remember that you are in cover.
Thank you. And, well, focus fire, I guess. So shooting at the same enemy. Also trying to kill him. So let's see. I do not have aim since I stepped into cover.
That is correct. Damn it.
Short range, standard. Still getting the plus 20 from my friends.
That is correct. Friendship is magic.
Yes, and that is actually the shot how I know it.
Pichow. Let's see. The bullet ricochets off the wall. And this fine gentleman to the south here steps up, looks at Thal, and goes, a priest of the dead, rotting god. I shall slay you mightily. And he swings his chainsword at Thal. And Thal just ducks because the Emperor is obviously with him, and the heretic Astartes simply goes ahead and misses.
Thal shoots him a wicked smile. Demon.
And it is Thal's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I forgot to press the button. While everybody is doing, while everybody else and the other dude, I'm gonna try to keep this guy busy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna inspire, and then I'm going to enter a defensive stance for extra reactions.
Very well.
The Emperor is with us. Fear not the demon scum.
Right.
He points his sword directly at the Chaos Demon's face and says, "Come at me, scum. You shall not have me this day."
Nice. The one to the west of the room takes proper aim, looks at who is doing all of the commanding and inspiring, and takes a shot at Lucinda with his bolt gun. That would be short range for a bolt gun, indeed. And yeah, she might want to try dodging that.
I'm gonna try dodging that.
Yeah, I kind of thought you would.
Be inspired.
Oh yeah, I'm inspired as all hell.
Well, makes the hit a bit less accurate, if nothing else, but she does get hit. She Nope, that's the wrong thing. Damage, thank you very much. Gets hit in the left arm for 15 damage with a penetration of 4. The bolt gun shell hits her armored officer's coat, but can't quite penetrate it. It still hurts like a dog's bollocks, though. No, dog's bollocks. It hurts a lot. It's painful, yes.
It is really painful, but it
I
doesn't
thought
do
Dog's
much.
Bollocks was good.
Yeah, like a Texan being told somebody's forgotten about the arrow. It hurts.
Does she already count as stationary? Because from our chameleon line, we get.
She's moved this turn.
Okay.
And that takes us to Mo.
Ah, yes. So Mo's gonna watch the guy who took his hat off and started shooting at everybody, and then the guy who ran at Thal. And he's gonna take a step right here in between these two dudes. And then I would like to do a half attack, and I'll whirlwind to death both these guys.
Mo.
One of them is definitely going to try to dodge because he ain't used his reaction yet. But the other one is, if he's hit, he's just going to have to eat it. Whoop. What happened here?
Yes.
Whoa, Nelly. My thingamajigger is being weird. Okay. He actually crit failed his dodge badly enough that he dodges straight into that claw.
First attacker or second?
Second. So the first one you have a lot of successes on, and the second one where you missed is now a hit because he sigged when he should have sagged. Went straight into the claw.
He rolled a
Ooh.
98.
Wow.
That is amazing. Still, Mo, let's see. Can this guy actually... Where did Mo hit the first guy? 61. That's a body hit. He still has armor there. Well, for all the good it does against the power claw. That is going to be... nope. Mo actually, the one without the helmet, Mo just tears his chest open, rupturing both his primary and secondary hearts, pulling out his spine, and generally just killing the bejesus out of him. The second one that's fighting Thal, where would that hit? 10. The second one that's fighting Thal,
Left leg? Right leg, excuse me?
Yeah,
10
has
is
his
head.
then yeah, you invert the numbers because they decided to make that difficult for us. But Mo tears his helmet off as he instead of going right when he tries to do like a boxer's dodge, he goes left. Straight into the claw. Taking a ton of damage, but still standing. Right, these bros. This guy moves up here and tries to give Helgar the good old what for with a shotgun. Let's see. Ooh, I need to find a way to... properly put these into categories so I don't have to look through a bajillion different things every time. See, that is a combat shotgun with no aim at point blank.
Going to attempt dodge, because that doesn't seem like a good idea.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
I do
Oh, dear.
not.
Oh dear. Right, so that is a shotgun, meaning an extra D10 for 2 degrees of additional degrees of success, so that would be a 4 D10 damage. Hits. Wow, that is bad. Helgar seems like Helgar has the grace of the Emperor because he only takes 24 damage with a penetration of 2.
Doesn't even get through the armor. Or how does that work again? I don't remember.
I do believe you are very much overestimating Helgar's armor there. Let's see. Helgar would stop 10 of that.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, how much of that? How does that work again? Because yeah,
You have two numbers on your body parts. So the one above is the armor, the one down is armor plus toughness. And that is the damage that gets blocked.
that's what I thought. All right, I'm looking at the pen. I was like, oh, that doesn't even penetrate the armor. Okay, got it. Now I remember. So that's 14. I am hurting.
Let us see. Yeah, what does that leave you on wounds-wise, good sir?
I have 3 left.
Right. Well, that's not too bad. Helgar's still in it, although he did take a shotgun blast point blank to the arm. The other one here moves up and decides that Mo looks proper scary, so he's gonna try to shoot Mo with his shotgun at point blank range. He's
I
probably
think we found someone
got
who wants to die.
he's got a lot of faith in this shotgun. It is an excellent shotgun indeed.
Whiff.
Oh, that is a hit, but it does not actually have an extra 2 degrees of success. It's very close, but it's not there. So that would be 12 damage with a penetration of 2 to Mo. He might not actually have noticed that he was shot there.
Where did he hit me?
25. That'd be a body hit, I believe. Nope. Left arm. That's the shield arm. So it basically just unloads around into Mo's shield.
Yep.
Bonk. Son of a... Don't put away the initiative tracker, Shago. That takes us to Alwan.
I hear the shotgun blast behind me.
Yes, you do. It's kind of hard to ignore being very, very close.
Well, since all I have is a last cannon on me right now, I could drop it. But no, point blank range with last cannon at the guy by Helgar.
Oh. Yeah, he's probably not going to enjoy that very much. That'll be plus 30 for point blank, and 10 from Lucinda, and 10 from Thal, for a total of plus 50 in addition to your... So you need to roll 95 plus to miss, I think.
Only did
Wow! That's ridiculously close to being a miss.
but I hit him.
You do.
A 99. He hits on a 99.
Yeah. Not only did he hit on a 99, but he basically just shears him in 2 at the hip with the last cannon. Not really bothering to aim much, just kind of pointing it in the general direction, sweeping it, and holding the trigger in. And that heretic has been properly disposed of. Which takes us to, that guy, except he's dead, so let's remove him. Takes us to Lucinda.
Octavia,
Yes?
you have control over Helgar.
Sure, casket over here.
Did you just say casket right over here when she asked if you had control over Helgar?
Karsk. I said
Sounded like
Right. I thought I might not have picked that up correctly.
Wow. Well then, if you say so, you're the medic.
I called his last name, that's all.
Wow.
With her rolls, that means I get a dreadnought, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Well,
Jesus.
it is Lucinda's turn.
So I'm gonna continue my speech and shoot my new fancy pistol you haven't seen me use yet at this dude on the other side of Mo.
What is Lucinda pulling and shooting?
No, she's holding.
Oh, yes. What is she
She-
holding and shooting?
She is holding a Las pistol. A hotshot Las pistol, in fact.
Excellent. I see small children behind Mo. Have they fallen to chaos yet, or are they pure?
I see no horns. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that'll be short range because it's like one square.
Yep, short range.
Let's see. Sorry, forgot. Pressed the wrong button. It's enough.
That is a hit, indeed.
And it was 2 shots because that's what it does.
Pew pew.
Okay. So Lucinda just puts the phaser to annihilate, fires 2 shots straight into the chest of that heretic, and he falls over stone dead.
Well,
The hot
still
shot
trying
punches straight
to.
through his armor.
Well, still trying to impress you guys. I need to roll another command here.
Yep. And while she's rolling her command, that takes us to Helgard.
Well, I'm going to let our
And yeah, you
medic-
are still on fire, everyone.
I am going to let our fine medic do whatever she needs to do, and I'm going to fire at that dude.
Remember, I'm holding him in defensive stance, so remember the other dude isn't engaged at all.
Well, I'm kind of on the ground at the moment, and Mo's in the way. So, him I can see past Octavia, so he's just going to get shot at.
Go for it.
Aiming for the head, because I can, and I am... Can you half aim and do the, like the multi-shot thing? I don't think so.
No. Shooting more than once would be using the quick shot modifier.
Yeah.
Aiming is for single shots, is something they've decided here. Unless you're using a DACA gun like L1 was using.
I forgot I get to add plus 10 for point blank, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well. He was properly killinated. Trust me on that.
Alright. So that's 3 to the dome piece.
That it is. Prop. He's actually lost his helmet, so you're not only doing substantial damage. The third shot actually manages to pierce his forehead, and the hotshot lass cooks his brain, making it explode out of his ears, and he falls down stone dead.
Do you feel it, demon?
You hear from behind all of you. Cadia stance!
That takes us to Octavia.
Help!
Yeah, I know Kadia stands now. Just hold still, damn it! How much of a penalty do you give me?
Well, you're not currently engaged or being shot at, and you're a pretty good medic, so I'm not going to give you a penalty.
Okay, you all heard him. "12 wounds back." That
Oh,
was
yeah.
first aid.
I am almost fully healed.
Yeah, Octavia ices his ices his thing, and he feels much better. Ices his arm. Damn it! I saw that look on your face.
Racing.
Not everything responds well to being iced. Right. That takes us to the last of these bros. He seems to be
Wait, doesn't he go
unhappy.
after me? The other one went before me,
yes,
right?
he did actually go. He goes after you, so Thal is first.
All right, I would charge, but he goes directly after this, so I want to be able to parry. So I'm gonna get directly in his face and smack him a good one.
Haha! You get a hit like you got on the Orc War Boss, and I'll be mighty surprised.
Yeah, we'll see. Alrighty, so I don't really have anything else. I can't aim, so we're gonna do the damn thing.
For those of you who weren't here, Thal basically double critted that Orc War Boss and smacked him around for 43 damage or something like that.
I used a fate point to take the sword off of her belt to do it too.
Indeed. And
Yes.
protect.
And he was properly whammoed.
All right, so basically is a plus 10, right? For Inspire?
Yes, it is.
Because I can't
Another
inspire
plus
myself.
10 if you have Hatred Chaos as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
The only one
Today... Go ahead.
I was about to say, the only one I can remember being able to inspire himself in any game I've seen stream was the Bard in Critical Role, because he was so full of himself he bought his whole bullshit. Oh, Thal runs up and completely whiffs. Whee! Striking the air mightily.
Can I fate that? Can I re-roll that?
Well, if you want to burn a fate point for it, feel free.
Burn? I can't just use a fate point?
You can use a fate point to grant yourself a plus 30, or you can burn one to get a reroll.
Oh. Plus 30, would that get it? I don't think that would get it.
Oh yeah, it will.
Oh, it will. Yes. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I will grant. Can we retroactively do that, or is it gone?
For the rule of fun is the guiding rule for this session. So yes, Thal whacks him good in the 89. That would be the left leg with his power sword. Roll me some damage, good sir.
Do you, demon? Do you?
He should have tried to dodge that, obviously, because Thal actually critted. Almost taking his leg off with a mighty hack into his thigh.
Don't he get an extra D10 when he
Yeah,
gets
that's how he's able to get 25. That is way out of his normal damage range.
Yeah, max I could hit for would be 21 without a crit. Gotta love that crushing blow.
Yeah, he roars. How dare you, human! He kind of spits human out like it's the worst insult he knows. And he is gonna try to hit Thal right back. But,
Filthy chaos spawn.
But it's chainsword. Yeah, he's got some successes there.
All right, so I'm gonna parry, and I'm assuming no modifiers, right? Or a 10 for the inspiration, right?
That is correct, sir.
Does Hatred Chaos give me an extra 10 as well, or is it just a weapon skill?
Well, it's the weapon skill, and weapon skill is what you use to parry. So I'm gonna say yes.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
Let me check that right quick, because there is something we are not taking into account, and that is that Thal's sword is powered. Meaning that once that comes into contact,
Boom.
something. Let's see. Where do I find the weapon qualities? There we go. I just got a real quick like check what the power field actually does. That takes us to C. Because that's a special rule that we haven't met before when it comes to.
Actually, we did.
Yeah,
That's how
much.
he lost his chainsword the last time. No,
That
not
is
last
true.
time. When back when we were fighting.
There we go.
Orcos.
Power fields. 75% chance of destroying your attacker's weapon. So give me a D100. Anything under 75 destroys his chainsword.
Incoming.
Ooh. And the Emperor is not with Thal, as Thal is mightily smitten with that chainsword for 27 damage. Holy carp. Takes it to the left leg.
I have 12 wounds with 9 as my armor.
Yes.
Or my damage reduction.
So you can either hope that the crit table is very, very kind to you, or you can burn a fate point to survive, but there will be consequences for it.
Let's put our faith in the Emperor. Roll him! Roll it!
Oh dear. Let's see. Rending critical effects. There we go. Give us a D10 here.
Want me to roll it?
If you feel like taking fate into your own hands, roll me a 1d10, sir, and hope for a very low number. Oh dear.
That's not a low number.
No.
That's a crit.
So, as it says here, with immediate chop, the leg comes away at the hip. The target pitches to the ground, howling in agony before dying moments later. The tide of blood is so intense that for the remainder of the battle, anyone making a run or charge action within 6 meters of this target this turn must make an agility test or fall over.
When you say moments later, can I still try to save him next turn?
Only if you are an Imperial Saint with the power to resurrect people who have been slain.
I mean, my patron saint is Durus, and that's exactly what he can do.
Thal is thrown to the ground by the chainsword.
Give me as much penalty as you want, but just let me try.
Now we know I should have burned a fate. That's what we know.
Yep. I'm gonna let Octavia, as she's had great success, save his life if she rolls a natural 1 on her Medicaid test. But first, it's Mo.
Alright, so what was the penalty for running through pools of father's blood?
I gotta make an agility test or fall over.
So, and that's only on the charge or just moving, period?
No, that's a run or a charge.
Well, then I will just use a regular walk action to go up to this Space Marine so that we can discuss how we don't... Only I'm allowed to decapitate my friends and things.
Yes, Mo can hear in his head like, slay the champions of that useless Fate Weaver. Show them that you mean business. Take your legacy. Oh, he has been saving his dodge for this, although He probably shouldn't have, but he's gonna try to dodge Mo's blow. Nope, just makes it worse. $82. Mo takes him in the Mo actually takes him in the same leg that he just chopped off a Thal. And tears it straight off, killing him in the same way the Thal just fell.
Mo lets out a loud yell and just starts waving this dude's leg around and hitting his body with it.
For the Thal. Still can get some last words out while Octavia frantically tries to save him. Give us that. I'm sure Shion's gonna roll a 1 now. She has been on fire the entire campaign with her Medicaid rolls. No pressure though.
No pressure.
Only Tango's character that dies if you fail.
My life.
Okay,
For
should I
the
just
Emperor.
roll without a modifier as you only let natural 1 count, or should I?
Only a natural 1.
Okay, so no need of modifiers.
Not really, no.
So close!
So
Oh.
so she doesn't get to fate point her roll into a 1?
No. You either burn the fate point to survive, or you roll with the criticals.
I'm in Octavia's fate point.
Oh yeah, well. And sadly, Thal expires in Octavia's hands as she desperately tries to fit his leg back onto his hip and blood back into his body.
Could you have just gave me some penalties? Damn it.
Right.
Octavia, you can't save them all. He's with the Emperor now. He's walking in his light.
Victory is life.
And let's make sure that we don't lose the system as well. Come on. I stretch my hand down to Octavia.
May you walk in the light of the God Emperor, and she closes his eyes.
Right. You gonna bring anything, or just gonna leave him there?
His dog tags.
Grab
Oh.
my sword.
Take the sword.
Right. Can hear
Get this job done.
the Vox start skittering around again. Like, Captain Lucinda, this is Sunshine. How's your mission going?
We are the approximate location, and we just lost the good father, but we are moving on.
May the Emperor protect him.
May you walk in the light.
In that room you're in, there should be a Melta breaching charge. According to our scanners, you'll need to fasten that to the ship's core. And make your way out within whatever timer you set. The hangar deck is just below ship's core, so you'll need to find some way to get through the deck quickly. Be aware that our resident crazy witch is telling us that there's a feeling of great power from down in that room there.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Thank you. I nod to Helgar to get on finding the charge.
And you can hear a shuffle on the box and like, yes, you're a crazy witch. You summon the meat demon.
I am looking for the Melta breaching charge, which I'm guessing looks very similar to the one that the commissar gave me in the tunnels.
Correct. It is the exact same style of thingamajigga.
Got it, ma'am. And Master Sergeant, if you can cut us a hole when you get a chance when we're inside, so we can get out of here fairly quickly.
Right, first you'll need to go down into the actual core chamber itself.
Yes.
There is an elevator that looks like it should take you down that way.
Great. No other way? Elevators are death traps.
Son of a, they could make this a bit easier for me. I mean, it is a perfect system with no weaknesses.
You can actually hear Octavia starting to humming a melody. Like trying to give herself some strength.
No, that's just me humming something.
Go forth, my warriors, slay our foes. Their heads flying far, their blood's running low. Swords dancing fast, singing their song. While we strike forward, our lives will be long. No enemy can reach us, no hit of ours will miss. Joyful in the rain of bloody mist. Their bodies hit the ground, no salvation will be found. We made victorious, the story will be glorious. And then she starts from the beginning.
I really look forward to when we visit Germany and you and Arowina can be singing and drinking together. That is going to be epic.
Someone take video.
No, that sort of thing should never be recorded for posterity.
Then record it.
I just got to set up vision here, and we will get to where we need to be. Do not worry, Thal. We'll have you charactered up in a jiffy and a half. I've got to find a way to set this vision stuff as permanent, because that actually takes more time than the fights itself sometimes. But I'll get there once I, get a technical aptitude, get my bachelor's in programming, stop having the approximate tech skills of a rabid badger.
So
That sort of
sometime
thing.
in peace.
I'm reloading my last cannon.
Sounds like a smart thing to do. So you take the elevator down into the core. You see, well, a very big power core. More worrying is the enormous Chaos Warrior in blood red armor, wielding a huge axe. You see down there. I'm gonna need initiatives. Mo can hear again, like, go, my child. Slay the enemy's champion. Take his power for your own.
Yeah, Mo is completely covered in just blood from head to toe and has a downright hostile look on his face as he's just staring towards this large Chaos Marine.
Yeah, he is enormous. I mean, even Mo reaches him maybe to the mid of his chest plate. And you can actually see fire for a couple of seconds every time he takes a step on the ground. Wow, Ilwan is just on point with his initiatives these days.
Did you hear what Mara said to you before we entered the room?
I did not.
Oh, my phone was going off. I had to answer it. Sorry.
I asked you to make us a hole so we can get out of here quickly. In the floor, because the hangar bay is below us, apparently.
Let's deal with what we have for a threat here first.
Right. In addition to him, you see two, well, they're green on the pictures, but they are red-clad as well, in bronze armor, wielding big chain axes and growling. Both of them have a string of fresh human skulls around their waists.
The weapon thing we are supposed to put on the core.
I don't know who's carrying the Melta-Bomb, but I'd really like to know.
I got it.
Right.
I've
So, the big guy just walks casually up there, kind of dragging his axe on the floor. Sparks shooting up from where the teeth hit the metal, and he kind of looks at Mo and goes, which makes it Ilwan's turn.
Well, I'm gonna shoot that big guy down there then.
Very well.
But let's say try to. That's a hit.
That is a hit, and he is definitely gonna try to dodge that. Okay. Nope, and then there's a 24 or 25% chance of his power field eating it. Yep. With a spark of power, it hits some sort of power field around him that eats the shot, dissipating it into the air around him. Right, one of these bros sees Helgar, and these guys weren't born yesterday. He knows what you're here to do, and he's gonna fire a burst from his bolt gun at Helgar. See, semi-auto. Ooh! Helgar is a lucky boy, ain't he?
Yes. I was about to say, I'm going to dodge, but I guess I don't need to.
Obviously not. Well, that takes us to Helgar, actually.
I am going right up in the mix of this thing and slapping a Melta charge on it. Ma'am, how much time do you want?
See, what skill is that?
Give us as little as you think we can get out on. I would rather not have them fiddle with it.
Let's see, that is an easy tech use skill, so I'm gonna need tech use from Helgar with a +10.
Where is that on this sheet? There it is. Tech use. +10. I'm fiddling with it. It's not working yet.
Yeah, that's a pretty critical failure. But Helgar he's trying. He's not certain it's working, but he's trying. One more failure will have adverse effects on the setting of the bomb.
Yeah. I have thoughts on that. Click, 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 click. Working on it, ma'am! I'll set it as short as possible as long as we got a hole out of this place before it goes off.
Right, this bro here probably got some pretty good ideas about what Helgar is doing, and he is just sprinting up to get onto Helgar and tear his head off so he can use it like a Muppet. Which takes us to Lucinda.
Okay, listen up. Aelwan, make a hole in the ground so we can get through. It needs to be big enough for Mo, but small enough so they can't follow. Helgar, get that bomb into place and do it quickly. Now!
I'm looking forward to speaking to you again soon.
What the heck?
Eloina being loud enough that our Google picked her up in the living room.
I used the grown-up voice.
Yes. Right. That takes us to Mo.
Well, Mo sees this Chaos Warrior down here waving at him, and he just doesn't even look around. He's oblivious to everything about it, and he's just going to start marching forward. And he's going to get to here, and then he's going to put his shield up, because that's as far as I can move into the room.
Very well. It's Octavia's turn.
Taking one step back to use the pipe here as at least half cover.
Yep.
And taking a shot at the one that run up to us. Yep. And...
Ew, it says as it ricochets off of his chest plate. And that takes us around, and it's the big guy's turn. And he charges Mo with a mighty roar. Roar!
Rah.
And swings the axe. You can hear screams of different bound souls. The axe whirls towards Mo. And whiffs. Flying through the air over Mo's head when he kind of ducks under the shield. Mo can hear laughter in his head. Like, yes! Tear the arrogant bastard's head off!
I see your roar, and I give you a counter roar. Roar.
Roar. Yes, the peasants rejoice. Yay. That takes us to Alwan.
I'm going to do what the captain's ordered. I'm going to try and put a hole through this deck so we can get us through.
Right. Where do you want to place the hole? Right there. Let's see if I can make us a hole here. There we go. There's a big old hole. Excellent.
But does that that's one of my rounds from my cannon, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Luckily, the cannon is made to punch through heavily armored vehicles, and well, the deck is just not that heavily armored.
Hole's made, Captain.
And armor an entire space station like that. And this bro here moves up and fires a burst of rounds at Octavia.
Oh, fuck.
Rap, rap, rap. He's bringing out his gat.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to dodge that.
Are you partially protected with that pipe, though?
She is. So he is getting a... He's getting a what do you call it? Penalty for that. These guys are pretty good shots, so yeah, that actually works. Bang, 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 and coolant starts spraying out of the pipe, luckily away from Octavia. As the pipe is blown to shreds from 3 mass reactive rounds hitting it. Takes us to Helgar. Yes, sir.
Is that coolant spraying toward the one charging toward Helgar?
Yeah, but he is in a fully sealed environmental power armor, so it's more of a slight inconvenience than anything else. But it is an inconvenience, and he will get a penalty on his attack.
All right, we got our exit.
We do.
How much time do you want? 30 seconds, a minute, or more to the point.
45?
If anyone can see down that hole, tell us where our shuttle is and how far away.
I made the hole, so I should be able to see what's down it.
Well, it is a couple of feet away from you, as you pointed your gun not just straight at your feet. So somebody's going to have to take the time to actually look down that hole.
All right.
Then delay till after me, perhaps. I'm standing right next to it.
Are you delaying until after Lucinda?
I will delay until after Lucinda. Being
Very
prepared.
well.
Dodge, just in case.
In that case, this guy runs up to Helgar, slightly unsteady on his feet due to the coolant. So he is going to get a penalty to his attack. Because even if it can't hurt him, the ice under his boots is still mighty impractical. And he swings his chainsword at Helgar and completely misses.
Emperor protects.
That's a whiff. Lucinda.
So, how far? What do we need?
Well, looking down the hole, you can see it's about a 30-foot drop down onto steel decking. And looking down, you see on top of a craft of you haven't seen this sort of craft before, but you expect it must have been a nobleman's or something because it looks very fancy. There's somebody in the same kind of camellia line gear that you are, firing some kind of high-powered rifle, as well as what you think is a commissar. Sure looks like it. Dueling a Chaos Space Marine, wielding a power sword and a power fist. And that crazy lady you saw earlier with the now 7 flying swords of mental energy, moving about and just shredding anything that gets close to her, but they are steadily moving back towards the shuttle.
And we can reach it in 30 seconds, 45.
Well, if you decide to jump, you can reach it in about 3 seconds, but...
We are gonna jump. So, set it to no more than 30 seconds. We just have to jump.
Got it.
Also, I'm gonna try to give you a bonus to that. And you have all the bonuses.
Helgar, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Yes. So that's a tech use from Helgar.
The rest of you get down there the minute you have the chance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn a fate point to set this properly.
Right.
And is that my full action, or can I do something else?
That is half your action.
Half my action? I am going to slip right under this dude and try to drop through the hole.
I'm gonna say that's a difficult -30 athletics roll.
Well, I'll give it a shot. I at least want to get behind the guy if I can. That's... Alright, athletics. Minus that, plus... That's... -20... Yeah, no.
Nope. Helgar tries to get out, and he's just body blocked by one of the Chaos Marine's legs. Which takes us to Mo.
Well, Mo is oblivious to all of this going on with the bomb and everything, as he is now facing someone larger than him who is attempting to decapitate him. So as he ducks below this axe, he is going to take a full attack, and he's just going to growl at this Chaos Space Marine.
Right, he is gonna try to parry that. First attack there. And he actually managed to do so. But I believe Mo is more than one attack.
That was a full attack, so that's all I got.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, you rolled pretty badly there.
I assume my power claw doesn't have this like a power field thing against it, right? He's not gonna break my claw doing this.
No. He might have a demon weapon, but you still have a power field on your claw. Should be good for a couple of hits.
Okay.
But it won't survive that forever. That takes us around to him. And he laughs. Ho 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 ho. And tries to decapitate Mo.
Isn't that Iron after Mo?
Oh, my bad. That's Octavia first.
Yeah. So, you said it's a 30-foot drop?
Yes.
Okay, can I take a shot at the guy blocking Helgar, burning a fate point and dropping down so that I don't get hurt too bad?
No, you can't. We can't burn fate points to do everything we want. But you can use a fate point to get a plus 30 on your athletics roll to try not to get hurt too bad.
Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking a shot at that guy without aim. Do I get a point blank since I'm moving to the hole?
No, you'd have to have a skill that lets you move, shoot, and move again to be able to
Alright.
do that.
In that case, it is like this for the shot. Yep, thought so.
Ew! Again, as the sniper rifle round bounces off of the power armor.
Well, that is okay. It's just the next roll I have to do good. So yeah, using a fate point.
Yep, that's a plus 30 to the athletics roll.
Nope. Ouch!
And Octavia does a beautiful backflip through that hole and then belly flops onto the steel grating. And she is stunned for the next turn and takes 1d10 damage with no damage mitigation. Oh. 6 damage. As she goes flam straight into the metal decking.
Yep, that hurt badly. But still conscious.
She can hear that lady going, "Hey, Sunshine, I think they're starting to come down."
And am I too stunned to at least shout 30 seconds?
You're the only sound she managed to make right now is right, and this guy is still gonna try to take Mo's head off. He mighty angry. Swings his axe mightily at Mr. Mo. With some success. Oh, Mo almost manages to get the parry in, but the nasty bugger manages to clip Mo with his axe. Oh, damage, thank you very much. For 31 with a penetration of 8.
Where did I get hit?
That would be in the 8 head.
Oh, I'm down no matter what then.
Well, nope. You just don't go down automatically when you take a hit. You.
So
How much under are you?
how about I will use my fate point to not necessarily get hit in the head for all of my blood?
Yes. You can do that. In which case, the hit leaves Mo at 1 wound, splitting his forehead open, but not killing him.
So would it have been better for me to fate point the parry then?
Well, if you missed the parry, you would have taken the full damage.
Right, but I had missed, but I didn't hit the parry, right?
Well, yes, if you'd done it before you rolled.
Okay, I guess I'm just confused. Alright, I have 1 hit point.
Right. Mo's hit on the forehead, Whammo! But he's still standing, and he's looking mighty angry. Takes us to Ilwan.
I'm going to do the same thing as Octavia. I'm going to take a shot at the one by Algar and jump for the hole.
Right.
If you land right, you can get your bum hit back.
I hit him.
That you do.
You probably didn't see it coming either. So.
That's a lot of damage.
And now what? I got to make an athletic check?
Yes. But first, Ilwan actually takes him straight in the back, instantly killing him. Blah! Whoop. That was the wrong dude. My bad.
Are you sure? He said he shot the one that was...
Not the one that was right by Helga, which is the one right in front.
Oh, my bad. Yep. Fair enough. Yep. Takes him down, and the athletics check. Oof.
Nope.
Oh, we're all gonna do this.
Ilwan jumps in the hole, and he's got this big power backpack that's he's wearing, so he actually gets stuck. Like Winnie the Pooh.
Wait a minute. If I made the hole big enough for the ogre...
That's a good point. In which case, he does not get stuck. He just lands on Octavia instead.
Ooh.
And both take an additional 8 damage.
Yeah. I'm at -4, so I would like. I don't know. Can I burn a fate point now?
That's not lethal.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, so I'm at 0
Well, you
wounds
can burn a
and,
fate point because you are going to take a critical hit.
Yeah, if you say it's not fatal and I won't die if you roll the crit,
I need to be entirely correct here and say it's probably not fatal.
it shouldn't be fatal because I have a total of 10 wounds when I'm healed up and I'm at -4 now, so I still have like 6 before I'm mortally wounded. But it probably broke some bones.
Yep, we're about to I'm about to check that. So let's check that thing. Right, Helgar lands on her right arm, leaving
No.
her...
Pale one.
Ellen.
L1. Yes, lands on her right arm. On Octavia's right arm. Leaving her reeling from pain. She's stunned for 1 round. Takes 1 level of fatigue. And she can't use her arm for... come on, let me roll a 1d5. You're a computer program. You shouldn't have any issue with that. Fair enough. 4 turns.
So yeah, someone will have to carry me to that.
Yes, Helgar.
Whatever the time is that's on the device, I'm hollering at everybody else that isn't here, and I am going to kind of slide and swing myself a little bit off the edge of the cut hole so I don't land directly on anybody below me.
Right.
Whether I fuck not.
Give us an athletics check, sir.
Are we still inspired?
Yes.
Super inspired.
Excellent. That means that I won't, hopefully.
Yeah, he just Iron Man lands next to Alwan and Octavia, looking mighty heroic.
And I am going to holler out to the inquisitorial people, the time left on the clock, move your ass. And
Right.
if I have any movement left, I'm grabbing one or the other of these downed people and running.
So this guy's moving up and firing a burst at Lucinda. See, they have been incredibly inaccurate with these things.
Don't say that. Now you're gonna roll a 1. No, you didn't. Ha!
Brop, brop, brop. Completely misses. Taking it to Lucinda's turn.
Mo, come on. We gotta go now. That's an order. And I will jump into the hole.
Very well. Mo's turn.
And I stumble and fall.
Yeah, he's gonna take a beating right there. That's 4 damage for Lucinda.
So I imagine I'm still hearing voices, huh?
Oh yeah.
Then Mo's just gonna attack this chaos guy again.
Yep. And he is super inspired. So that's a +10 from Lucinda and a +10 from the voices. Oh yeah.
I assume he'll make a parry against that.
Yes, he will. He'll try to dodge it.
So Mo's still just growling. It doesn't appear that he can hear anything that's going on, and he's just punching at this man with his claw.
Oh, and that dodge did not go the way he wanted it to. So Mo punches his claw into the Chaos Champion's chest. And he just staggers back. Mo can see like mold and worms spreading from the wound. And hears a laughing voice like, "Yes, grandfather is pleased." Patting his forehead and feeling a new strong horn there, Mo is also uninjured. But he can feel some sort of force pulling him away.
Like away from the warrior, or away from the hole, or...
Away from the station.
And then you just start hearing a weird laugh then. Like...
Indeed. As Mo walks off into a garden only he can see.
Oh, shit.
Which takes us to Ilwan.
I'm gonna pick up Octavia
Yep.
and beat feet toward the shuttle.
Right. Helgar.
I'm going to pick up Lucinda and beat feet for the shuttle.
Right.
Like
Meaning
straight
this-
over the shoulder and just running.
This guy is gonna take a shot at somebody. So on a 1, it'll be Lucinda, 2 is Alwan, 3 is Helgar, and 4 is Lucinda.
Why me twice?
Because you're the captain.
And I constantly mistake Octavia for Lucinda. Because both names end on A, and that's too similar for me to actually be able to live with. So yeah, he's gonna full auto, or he's gonna shoot at Helgar with that bolter of his.
I will dodge. You want me to roll the dodge first?
Feel free to roll the dodge, sir.
Alright, and... This seems like an appropriate time. My one and only remaining fate point is going away for plus 30. Because this doesn't seem like a good idea to get shot.
Yeah, Helgar manages to roll with Lucinda into the shuttle. And the
sees
moment
Holder.
he crosses the ramp, it goes poof, and flies out of the station. So, in the shell with you, you recognize the people you met at the farm. The lady with the steel mask over her face, as well as the man with the weird night vision gear that blended in with the haystacks.
Hi.
And in a properly dramatic fashion, the station starts exploding while the back ramp is closing itself.
Yelling, you got like 5 or 6 seconds, go! To whoever's in the cockpit.
I'm just sitting there staring at the explosion.
Octavia is clenching her arm, and
I could try Medicaid on you. My intelligence isn't that good, but
you actually we have the advanced medkit, so you get it plus 20. That's for everyone, even without Medicaid skill.
I'll see if I can set your arm since I'm the one that broke it.
Yeah. Well, as you start fiddling with the Medicaid kit, another 5 swords of energy appear in the air behind the lady in the silver mask. No. She looks at you and goes, "Well, nothing personal, but you've seen too much." And just as the swords start moving towards you, stopping maybe half an inch from each of your faces, she stops. Well, it seems a canoness has put in a good word for one of you. Inquisitor Mauricia wants to see you.
I'm just blinking at this point.
And the blades disappear into thin air again.
Now I understand why Dad never said to never ever.
Meanwhile, Alwan's over at Octavia's broken arm going like, "Set, damn you!"
Ah!
I tried.
You did use the plus 20, right?
Including the plus 20, yes.
Right. So while Octavia is trying not to throw up from pain,
That can't be right.
she sees the Medicaid symbol emblazoned on the side of a Cadian heavy frigate. To fly into very quickly and land in.
I don't understand what it showed me I rolled. 27 minus 1d 100. 10 equals 27, 43. I don't understand that.
The 27 is what you get from your characteristics and the bonuses. So that should be your intelligence plus the 20 from the med kit. The 1d100 is the roll that is put against that, and you need to be above 0.
You should
Yeah,
have
'cause
said on.
it doesn't show the plus 20 I did.
So
No.
that would be actually 0.5, I think. Or
Oh, I know.
close to.
Right. Anywho, you fly
I
into the
knew it.
frigates, and as you exit, you see a lot of Cadians in various states of injury, pointing Laskans at you, but very obviously not the other crowd that walked off the shuttle, or the other squad. As a lady dressed in a very heavy naval boarding armor walks up to Lucinda.
Ma'am?
Captain Candias. Normally, you'd be either executed or mind-wiped after fighting a creature like the one you saw in the reactor room, but the Canoness, the Abbey of the Silver Sisters, has requested clemency.
Emperor protect.
So I will give you an offer. Either you and your company join my retinue, or you will be mind-wiped and placed with the Cadians.
Then we're at your service, ma'am.
Very well. Welcome to the Ordo Sinos. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly. And that is where we call today's session. Thank you all for joining. We'll be back next Tuesday at 2000 CET with some new faces, some old faces, and an introduction to the Olmec system. But for now, stay safe, stay healthy, and be well. Please pop over to Twitch TV/Xiankaisi, Tanga Hotel, and Tolmar. Smash that like and subscribe button. I recommend a tier 3 sub to all of them. They're great streamers and great people. And we will see you all next time.
And don't forget to go to Shago's channel and give him the love. Also, I have a raid, so I'm going to throw us over to a random mystery one-shot that's also on Roll20. So if you guys give me a few minutes, I will send us that way. Maybe we can make some new friends. If not, see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Really fucking loud.
Did